Hello and welcome
No, hold
people.
on, it's not going. Hold on. Now it's going.
Hello and welcome people back to Let's Play Koudelka. Last episode, we destroyed what could have potentially been our fourth party member. However, we don't have enough spaces for pictures in our save file menu to have four people. So
And also,
obviously
it's
we
not
had
like the best scene in the game.
exactly. So now we're going to backtrack to the beginning of the game in order to get some stuff. However, me instead of what the hell do I do here? I don't remember. It was a while ago, but
Hi,
I
Mary
think
J.
that too. And there is also a stand there.
Shh, no one can know I'm here.
Why?
Wait
Why?
in your Let's Play the entire time.
Whoa, wild Pokemon.
It's just a cockroach.
Ew, yuck.
Cockroaches are beautiful creatures. I don't know why they're getting such bad publicity. They drop Roman nuts and whiskey. It at least deserves some sort of a recognition. Although revival items are kind of worthless in this game.
I like how it just takes this sweet time to go up there.
Hmm.
Oh! It's just destroyed it!
Oh yeah, they are
Okay.
like early game enemies.
I figured. He just kind of like slowly meandered up to him and was like, and like hit him once and he just was like, oh!
That's really brutal if you take into account like if that was like a scene in a movie, it'd be all like dramatic, and he just like slowly walks up to his enemy and then just like friggin' beheads him like straight up without even a word.
Oh yeah, here I think I get the stone tablet, and I finally figured out what actually made it come off. Like they said, if you poured water on it, or do I? God damn it, I don't remember. Oh yeah. The red key. We can use the red key on these doors, and they will give us a couple more. They will give us a hint for that puzzle right over with those alchemy symbols, and that will let us proceed further.
Write him down for God's sake.
Now she will remember.
Oh, okay.
Basically,
Thankfully, this is not an old school adventure game then.
Mm-hmm.
no, thankfully, actually, that's kind of something I never know how to feel about that. The puzzles are practically non-existent in this game, as in you get those symbols, but they basically tell you what to do. Or what? Oh,
Whoa!
this is one of my favorite enemies in this game. Right after the three-faced man walking on the ceiling with a gun. So you'll see why I absolutely love this guy.
Is it because he grooves?
Exactly.
Use Fortify Pie. Aw.
It's just all about fortifying that pie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, pi is a fantastic stat. It stands for pi, as we all know.
Mm-hmm. Give him pie. You're giving him pie. Sweet.
Well, the thing is, with him, he cannot get too much pi because he's our frontliner, and we cannot let him get too much ushin in the cushion.
You're right.
You see,
He's like sneaking around.
it's glorious,
This guy.
isn't it?
Yeah. Here. Have some of that.
Yeah, the stat boosting in this game is absolutely broken. You can like stat boost beyond even what the stats are showing you.
You gave him pie.
Like one time I was grinding the status spells. I eventually got to the point where I kept on increasing the HP, but I simply ran out of numbers. But it kept on increasing. Like it was 9099 out of 9099, or 9999 out
And I
of
kept going up.
9,999, but the bar still wasn't full.
Mm.
It's just beyond a certain point, it just doesn't show you anymore. But you do have stats beyond that.
You have as much pie as you can possibly want.
Exactly.
Give him more pie.
Although using it, like giving yourself more pie if you are a spellcaster is kind of it's kind of pointless because you're basically giving yourself more space for MP. However, you have to then fill it out with an item, like restore magic. However, the problem is those are limited and they are only like drops, so you can never be sure if you're going to have that. However, you don't have to really worry about ever running out of. Yeah, the swords break. Everything breaks in this game except for guns. But yeah, you never really have to worry about running out of MP in regular circumstances because you level up just so goddamn often. And
Will
leveling
Edward ever
up.
wield a sword again?
No. He will. He will wield the fuck out of a sword, especially towards the end of the game.
Oh my.
Oh yeah.
Nico, you dirty dog.
Thank you.
What?
That guy, he's an older gentleman. He needs more vitality.
Mm-hmm.
You found a hammer.
Yeah, I'm never gonna
found a hammer.
use it. Hammers
What's
are
even that bad?
worthless. Nah, can't.
Take that book.
It's a music box.
Why would you not want to pick up an item?
Because you have limited space.
Oh, really?
However, the limited space is rather generous.
It's basically, do you want to progress with the game? Yes or no?
Exactly. Although there is like a certain item that you may or may not want to pick up depending on the turn with the story you want to go with.
Oh.
But we haven't gotten to that one yet.
Don't you need to? Are you gonna give your guy a brand new sword?
I'm gonna give him another weapon because I don't have any more swords.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of like the most reliable weapons to just use are probably guns. Even though I was stating something different at the beginning of this LP, that the guns are worthless. They're not. They're just not quite as powerful as the melee weapons, but they're a lot more useful.
Do you think your fist is steel? Oh, you're. Oh, there you go.
Just blow them up.
Mm-hmm.
Loading. There we go. Yeah, AJ, I'm wondering if you noticed all the loading times in this game yet.
I mean, I have, but.
Yeah, the
whatever.
loading time, the game isn't particularly well optimized. It basically, every time you use a magic attack, or just about any attack for that matter, it loads all the sprites out of the battle and then loads them back in.
Hey.
It gives you
At
some
least it's
really...
At least it's not Sonic 06 loading.
No.
Never-ending loading screen.
Nothing could ever be as magical as Sonic 06.
No.
Okay, and now I get the thing that was here. It's coming apart because we activated that fountain on top that serves as a save point for us. And it was leaking for some reason.
So does that mean the save point's gonna go out of order eventually?
Nope.
Okay.
You got a ghost statue.
Is it going to fly in the sky with its liquor or not?
Ooh.
This is another part of that puzzle that we have to solve. And we already have everything that was here.
So we go to the next round.
Yeah, you see, it's still running at 4 frames a second.
Yes. What's that magical water fountain? Nico should give Stan a whole lot of money. Why, that's just wonderful fountain.
No, Stan,
Why not?
that ain't gonna work.
And why not? The cockroach agrees
Because,
with the fountain.
well, I do agree that cockroaches are worthy beings, but you're not.
Hey, whoa, man. Fine, I see how it is. Whatever.
Loading.
There
Alright.
we go.
This
Storage.
game has crashed on me only once. Oh, I didn't cut that out, sorry.
But once is enough times to be paranoid about it.
Yeah, it happened towards like the very end of the game, and for actually no fucking reason, to be honest.
Hmm.
Because it wasn't like outside of, it was just changing screens. Which was really, really random. But I saved right before it, so there was no harm done. Although if it crashed like one screen before that, I would have screamed and cried.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it basically tells you you have to go along the red line, and then once you finish the red line one, it will show you the other part of it. One part of it that's kind of a little bit confusing. You have to go all the way back, all the way here, and go back one
Why?
in order to start from with this one.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is really weird, but yeah, it unlocks here, and now we're in a library.
can you do that puzzle without looking at the things? Like if you just kind of guess?
I don't think you can. Not quite sure, because
Sequence breaking.
yeah, it's not really possible with this game. In particular, here there is like one or two things that you can sequence break, but other than that, they just say either no or it won't trigger. Although with that one, no, actually, I think it is possible to it is possible with that one to do it without looking, since you have to go through that bad guy in order to actually get there. But here, for example, it says outright, "You're not gonna be messing around with this. You'll come back
not?
here later."
Why? I want to do it now.
Yeah, I know, right? There isn't that much. There isn't that much to that puzzle. I could have messed around with it and maybe gotten it right, but no, you do have to get the code first. Oh, and with these guys, I actually figured out that he's not actually holding an arm in his hand. It's actually his arms are bound together, and one of them is just torn out, and the other arm is just still attached to his other arm,
That's
in like
weird.
handcuffs or something like that. Yeah, the enemies in this game are really freakish. Wonderfully so.
So now where to? Since we can't do that one puzzle.
Yeah, that one puzzle, it's good. It's good to remember that because that one actually, unless you do it, you'll miss out on a very, very nice item. A very nice magic increasing item, and those are very, very rare.
Spooky clock.
Yeah, it's still
Speaking of
running.
spooky.
But first,
These-
spooky.
This
Demon
thing is fucking adorable.
No, it's not.
I mean, look, especially
Looks
the
like it's
way
having a spaz attack.
look at the way it casts spells. Just if it manages. Oh, it didn't die. Okay, so it should start casting a spell right about after he makes his move. Like, look, it just stands on its tiny little feet.
Now it's dead.
Yeah. In any case, if you they actually the enemies in this game, I found out, have actually tendencies to want to run away from you at times. This one in particular does it pretty often.
And this is why you level.
No, it's like no, I never actually had them run away. They just go. They just don't want to stand right next to you, and they run away to the back row all the time. Maybe because he's a spellcaster, but altogether, I just like to assume he's scared of me, and then I just run away to not kill him. And here I climb on the clock, but I can't do anything with it yet.
It.
Yeah, there is a thing here, and we need a thing for it.
Gotta find a thing. Got it.
The thing, yeah. There's a piece missing in the middle.
There's piss missing.
Put the ghost statue in it.
Terrible. Put James in it. He'll fit.
Yeah.
And it's not like we need him or anything.
Right.
And this looks like a fine bottle of wine.
It's a
Drink
high
it.
potion.
Wanna get high?
Oh, bookshelf.
There's
tab.
evil in the books.
Yeah, I have no clue. This looks like a tick that also has tentacles.
With a face.
Yeah,
2 faces, to be exact.
really.
Yes. So we shoot it.
It should not exist. It's a pretty sturdy guy.
Hurry up and die already.
Boom.
There we go. Now it's dead, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Once they fall over and you're loading, that means they're dead.
Okay. I like how he's just looking around like, huh.
He's like,
Fuck
in the name of the
this.
Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Ah, fuck. What the? Ah, fuck it.
Yeah, exactly.
Put it on the luck.
Never.
Why not?
Even the game is not specific about what luck actually does.
It increases all your stats by like 10.
No.
Yeah, totally.
Alright, now let's go to this room and have a cutscene.
Okay.
December 5, 1895. Rain. I found out that the
320 chickens and 43 pigs were purchased from a
1896.
supplier in town.
Rain.
How I was awakened the day to conduct Elaine's resurrection ceremony.
Now I only long to sleep in with my wife.
Elaine, I just want to make you happy. Will you marry me?
Yes. That woman was Lane. She summoned me here.